They say Eden was lost, that the gate was closed, that the voice of God went silent. But what if it never left? What if the sacred garden still breathes beneath our feet, rooted in the same earth that holds our bones? Listen, the air remembers, the soil remembers, and every leaf still speaks. Tonight we walk through that forgotten garden. We breathe the same fragrances that once rose from holy altars. We taste what prophets touched and kings anointed, every scent, every seed, every drop of oil, a key to the divine. Frankincense, the breath between worlds. The first door opens with smoke, white, slow, rising, the breath of spirit. Once it carried prayers into the unseen. Now it carries memory. Each curl of smoke whispers. What if heaven still listens? As the scent fades, the air grows warmer, and from its shadow comes another fragrance, deeper, darker, myrrh. The oil of endings and beginnings. Myrrh steps forward like a ghost, heavy, bitter, holy. It knows death. It knows birth. It anointed kings in their cradle and bodies in their final rest. Between those two moments, myrrh waits. It teaches that endings are just folded beginnings, that nothing sacred is ever truly gone. And as the final note of myrrh lingers, another scent rises from beneath the stone, sweet, wild, and alive, spikenard, the fragrance of devotion. A woman once broke a jar, the room filled with spikenard, the perfume of surrender. They said she wasted it, but heaven saw worship. This oil does not beg, it simply gives, and in giving, it becomes eternal. The scent dances through the air like a secret prayer and slowly blends with warmth. The cinnamon fire of awakening, cassia and cinnamon, flames in liquid form. The sacred fire returns, not to destroy, but to awaken. Cassia and cinnamon, oils of courage, of passion, of purification. They burn softly, turning fear into light. As the warmth settles into the skin, a breeze passes through the ancient walls. And carried on that wind, a green whisper begins to call. Hyssop, the bitter cleanser, cleanse me with hyssop, the psalmist prayed, and I shall be made pure. Hyssop grows where stones meet sunlight. It does not fear darkness. It thrives in it. Its bitterness cleanses not the body, but the heart. It washes away the heavy memories until only truth remains. And from that truth, a shadow of cedar begins to rise. Deep, steady, unshakable. Cedar of Lebanon, the eternal pillar. Cedar remembers. It stood before temples, before time. Its scent guarded kings, its wood cradled holy relics. It is the spine of the sacred. The wind hums through its branches like an ancient chant, and beneath that sound, you can almost hear another whisper, cool, gentle, and healing. Aloe, the balm of rest. Aloe is the sigh of the garden. The softness after fire, the calm after prayer. It soothes where the world has burned. It heals what cannot be spoken. Even in death, it anointed. Even in sorrow, it comforted. Aloe is mercy made liquid, and from that mercy, a tiny seed begins to glow. Mustard seed, the smallest miracle. You could hold it on your fingertip and miss it, yet inside this grain of dust lies the power to move mountains. Faith does not roar, it roots, it grows in silence, splitting stone from beneath. From one seed of belief comes forests of hope, and in their branches the olive tree awakens. Olive, the oil of peace. The olive bends but never breaks, pressed, crushed, and yet, from its suffering comes light. The oil of kings, the fuel of temple lamps. The promise of the dove after the flood. Its scent is soft like forgiveness, its glow endless, and under that soft gold, something darker waits. The fig, keeper of the first secret, fig, the shadow fruit. The fig was the first veil. Its leaves clothed the awakened. Its sweetness hid the truth. Soft skin, dark flesh, a fruit of both innocence and knowing. To taste the fig is to remember both heaven and earth. It teaches that truth is not light or dark. It is both. And as its sweetness fades, crimson light begins to shimmer through the pulse of the pomegranate. Pomegranate, the heart of creation. Crack its shell, and you will find 1,000 worlds inside, each seed, a life, a memory, a promise. Its juice stains like blood, its taste sings of eternity. Priests once wore its pattern on their robes to remind them that abundance is sacred and that life never truly ends. The garden hums again, and from its roots rises a vine alive with memory. The vine, the Spirit's cup. The vine wins through time itself. It is heaven to earth, soul to soil. Its fruit becomes wine, a symbol of joy, sacrifice, and eternal return. I am the vine, the voice said, and perhaps it meant this, that divinity flows through all things. To drink from it is to remember you were never separate, and as the cup empties, a silence returns. Soft, glowing, full of memory. The herbs, the oils, the fruits, they were never just plants. They are echoes of creation, keys to what was lost, and invitations to what can be found again. Their roots grow beneath our feet, their scent lingers in our dreams, their essence hums in our blood, and when you breathe them in, you breathe Eden itself. So remember, the garden was never gone. It waits in the air, in the light, in the quiet between your heartbeats. Follow the scent, follow the whisper, follow BloemaVibes, and remember what the world forgot.